the Western canon. That's the one. Um, and that's a terrible book. I mean, it's a terrible book. I mean, there are bad critics, and I remember, I think I wrote a review of Jacques Barzun. Barzun is a bad critic. He's more or less a social slash uh, historical critic about society. Bloom is even worse on the arts for a lot of the reasons that you had stated. But probably the thing that sums up why he's such a bad art critic, and we can talk about Helen Wendler and Camille Paglia as well. But the reason Bloom is such a bad art critic is he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I remember in one of his chapters, he compares Sylvia Plath with Anne Sexton, which everyone does. So it's kind of a cliche, but it's justifiable. And then he compares them both to Maya Angelou, on which there's absolutely no comparison, because Plath was a master of word selection. She was a master of sound. She was a master of dramatics within her poems. She was a master of setting little scenes and expanding them and floriating them outward. By contrast, Anne Sexton was looser. Anne Sexton's best poems had a more conversational tone. Sometimes they were poorly broken in terms of enjambment. And then you have Maya Angelou, who it's even, you can't even really call her a Hallmark card writer because she was sub that level. And yet, a whole essay, a whole chapter in the Western canon by Bloom is spent exactly on this fucking thesis that the three of these women are somehow uh, in a league with one another. And it's just insane. And it shows he doesn't know a damn thing of what he's talking about.